who's going to get the good start. When the lights go off, we're racing our final race of the season. Look at the start from the Westby rider, Matthew Schultz. Off to the lead he goes. Jake Gagne got a good one, and so did Cam Peterson. Oh, and Schultz goes a little wide. He was running on a racetrack and had to give up a little bit of track position. Oh, Gagne looks like he missed a shift.
Cam Peterson went up underneath Baz, too, committed really early to that, but Gagne's going to come out of there, Greg. Like I said, it looked like something kind of weird happened, didn't it? And Schultz gets himself up to second as he goes past Cam Peterson there, so now it's on. Like, this is what we were expecting. I thought that, look at Baz, goes up underneath Schultz as they get down into Charlotte's Web there. Gagne probably went back with a bunch of information and talked to Stamboli about it, and probably has not a completely different package underneath him, but probably something a lot different than he had this morning. We'll see.
Yeah. Jake Gagne's crew chief John Cornwell and Richard Stamboli all putting their heads together on how to get that fresh lean attack performance Yamaha faster. Loris Baz moving himself into second spot, and he definitely doesn't want to see the 32 of Gagne set sail off into the distance. But Cameron Peterson's having none of it on the M4X Star Suzuki. He's starting to give Baz some fits as Baz continues to learn the racetrack, Jason, with no time really on Friday to speak of, and only the race yesterday and today.
Well, he knows the track pretty well now as far as the layout and where he can go. And there goes Cam Peterson, tips off. Cam Peterson crashes in turn number 13. Seen a few riders do that. Now, Greg, it almost looked like he touched the white paint on the inside again. The front went so quickly. So when we go back and look at that again, we'll see if that is the case. Jake Gagne, though, is gone. You see Kyle's got that bike up off the edge. This is his brother, but Kyle's a little bit quicker on the exit of this corner. He might be able to set himself up to the inside of Travis as they get down towards turn 12.
There goes the Ducati under acceleration, so Kyle Wyman will make the pass on his brother.
Didn't lose a lot of time.
Well, Hector Barbera has got a penalty for a jump start as well. We learned that. So if you're a fan of Hector Barbera, he's in 11th spot. But look at this side-by-side action going on here. That's
Bobby Fong's there.
Yeah,
yep.
It's getting a little chippy. All the while, Jake Gagne is now 7.3 seconds out in front of Loris Baz, who's got about a second and a half on Matthew Schultz and 15 seconds away from Ashton Yates. And then this battle, Josh Herron, Lewis, Kyle Wyman, Travis Wyman, all in the mix. We'll see what happens.
Baz has crashed. Is that on the exit of, is that turn 1, isn't it, Greg? I think.
I believe it is.
Maybe not. Was it last corner? I'm just having a look to see if I can tell where this is. He's got through the first split, so.
Looks like Charlotte's
Web.
Yeah,
yes.
Right down there in the middle of the track.
How about that puts Ashton Yates up to where you said he might finish. Ashton Yates now on that Superbike Cup spec, Stock 1000 rather. Ashton Yates goes up into third. Baz is trying to figure out what's going on with this bike. There's going to be a big group.
And Jason,
going to be around him in a minute.
You and I have talked all during the course of this weekend, considering how wet it has been, how few crashes we have seen down into Charlotte's Web. But if you haven't been to Barber Motorsports Park, when you come out of turn 4, you actually climb a pretty steep hill, and it peaks out, and then you start heading down pretty steep hill down into turn number 5. So it's not like it's a flat braking zone. You're putting a lot of load on the front tire, and not many people have gone down there. And Baz, he was gaining confidence.
He's trying. Something's going on. He's trying to reset it or something. I think he shut it off. He's going to try to turn it back on. And here's that big group of riders coming up behind Baz now. He's probably got it re-going again. Let's see.
So unfortunately for the Warhorse HSBK Racing Ducati New York team, Loris Baz down in this one. He picks it back up, and because of that reset, wasn't able to kind of get back into a good position. He's in the mix now.
That's what he did, didn't he? He just had to reset it. You saw him turn around, look back, nobody behind him, looked like he killed it, was coasting along, turned the bike back on. Oh, he's up the back of Barber, almost there. And now he's going to charge back through all these guys he wants to go back past. But yeah, that's heartbreaking for him. Now this battle that we see, Kyle Wyman's actually leading it, is the battle for 4th. Ashton Yates is about 14 seconds up the road. So we're on lap 8 of 15. 8 laps to go.
Not impossible for Loris Baz to go catch Ashton Yates and possibly put it on the podium. You can see that Baz, it was, but you can see that Baz definitely has some speed over the riders that he is with currently. So there he goes by Fong and Josh Herron. So the Frenchman, who is known as one of the best rain riders in the world, Jason, without argument, who's had some spectacular performance even last year in World Superbike, is now using all of his skills to march forward.
How about you fall over in that corner, right?
Woof.
Yeah, it gets in there a little bit wide. You fall over, and then the next lap, you pass two guys into the same corner you just fell over from. So
I guess that's
a lot of confidence.
memory.
And here we go. He goes right down the inside of Bobby Fong and Heron. Gets through here, gets such a good drive out that he then closes up on the back of Jake Lewis and was able to go past him. And now he's chasing after Kyle Wyman. So Wyman just up the road ahead.
It just shows you, though, too, Jason, that Baz knew whatever he did wrong, he knew exactly what he did incorrectly down into Charlotte's Web, and he's like, all right, I won't do that again.
Yeah, now he's caught back up to the back of Kyle Wyman. We'll see where, he's going straight to the inside of Kyle as they get up there into 16. He makes that pass.
A lot of confidence.
Oh, man, he's got so much confidence. He's going to be so mad at himself for tipping over. Always very gracious to his team about how hard they work for him. And let's see, it's to him to Ashton right now is 14.5 seconds. So he went through a bunch of people. Ashton went 42.6 that time. Loris Baz went 40.1. So it's a 2.5 seconds difference.
To this guy.
Lap times, yeah.
Here comes Loris Baz. He's close now. He's trying to find a line around him. Ashton Yates just running his own program, trying to hold off. You can see he heard him there. He definitely heard the Ducati, and he had to look over his shoulder, to see, what's coming.
Yeah, and this is where Baz has been really strong, too, going down the inside. You'll see he'll kind of get over to the left a lot earlier, but Ashton goes in there pretty good. He looks over and sees Baz, and that's where Loris was tipped off earlier in the race.
Yeah, you just kind of get the feeling that Loris just knew exactly what he had done down into Charlotte's Web. He let that go, and now into a podium spot after throwing it down the road.
Crazy the lap times he's been turning since he picked himself up off the deck, though, and gets himself back into that third spot.
Put your hands together for your national champion, Jake Gagne. He finally got the reins sorted out, and onto the front straightaway he comes, and he'll take his record-breaking 17th victory of the season. As we await the arrival of this rider, Matthew Skultz, number 11, coming off of a win. And he'll go front wheel in the air and come across the line and a stand-up wheelie in the wet and get another second-place finish. And from down in Charlotte's Web to a podium position to try to pay back all the work through the entire season, MotoAmerica HONOS Superbike rookie, Warhorse HSBK Racing Ducati New York's Loris Baz. And he'll be happy with that third place finish as he takes the checkered flag.